Welcome to this reading, beautiful souls, cross-watchers, and everyone experiencing twin flame energy. Whether you're in union, separation, or navigating the confusing middle, this space was created for you. Here we tap into the deep ache, the transformative lessons, and the soul connection that twin flames share. Guided by the emotional resonance of Peabo Bryson, Anita Baker, Miki Howard, Oates, the Dells, and the Temptations, this reading is not just about cards, it's a conversation between hearts. Let's drop into that space where silence ends, and the soul speaks. Where we once stood. Divine Masculine, 5 of Cups. When I lost you, I lost a part of myself. She's gone. I better learn how to face it. But facing it meant admitting I messed up. It meant looking in the mirror and seeing the truth, that I let the best thing in my life slip away. I thought you'd always be there, that I had time to figure myself out. But real love doesn't wait forever. You were holding space for me, and I was too caught in my own wounds to step up. I see that now, and it hurts in places I didn't even know existed. Divine Feminine, 2 of Cups reversed. I believed in us. Falling in love was so easy at the start. I thought I had it here in my hands. But the connection became lopsided. I felt myself giving and giving, hoping you'd meet me where I was. But every time I reached for you, I felt you pulling me closer while pushing me away. I thought loving you harder would heal what was broken. I didn't want to believe we were out of balance, but love started to feel like waiting. And waiting turned into hurting. Our inner struggles. Divine Masculine, 9 of Swords. I'm haunted by all the ways I failed you. Sorry is the word, but fool is what I really am. I know I didn't show up when it mattered. I was afraid, not of you but of being seen, of being vulnerable. I let my pride speak louder than my heart. And now the silence between us is louder than any argument we ever had. Every night I lie awake wondering if you'll ever be able to forgive me, or if I even deserve it. Divine Feminine, 2 of Swords. I was torn. Everybody says I'm a fool. My mind says to leave, but my heart says stay. I kept trying to rationalize a soul connection, and that's impossible. I wanted to walk away, but every part of me still felt tied to you. It wasn't just love, it was soul memory. But I had to stop bleeding for someone who didn't even know I was cut. Choosing myself was the hardest thing I've ever done. But it was necessary. How we saw each other. Divine Masculine, the Empress, you were more than I could handle at the time. When I touched you, I touched a queen. I touched a dream. You radiated something I couldn't explain. Power, softness, knowing. And I didn't know how to honor it. I wasn't ready to meet a woman like you. You were light in human form. And I pushed it away, because deep down, I didn't think I deserved it. You were the dream I thought would wait, but dreams fade when you ignore them. Divine Feminine, Queen of Cups. My love for you was never shallow. I want to feel like I'm something more than a passing thought. I gave you access to the deepest parts of me. My love wasn't convenient, it was commitment. I didn't want to be just someone you remembered. I wanted to be the one you chose, every day fully. But it felt like I was holding the entire connection together. I needed to be received, not just romanticized. The turning point. Divine Masculine, the Hierophant. You were my spiritual awakening. I cry myself to sleep, for fear of another holding you tight. Please return your love to me. I didn't understand what this was at first. But after you left, I began to see. You were a mirror, a lesson, a gift. You cracked me open. Now I turn to prayer, to Source, trying to make sense of what I ruined. I want to become the man you saw in me. Not just for you, but because your love made me want to become more. Divine Feminine, the Hermit. I turned inward, and I found my light. Experience is a good teacher. I kept telling myself, you deserve something better. It was in the silence that I healed. I stopped trying to figure you out and started figuring myself out. I used to ask why you didn't love me the way I needed. Now I ask why I didn't see my worth from the beginning. I still love you, but I love myself more now. And that changed everything. Where we are now. Divine Masculine, Page of Cups. This is my beginning, not my perfection. This isn't a grand gesture, it's a whisper of truth. I'm still learning, still growing, but I want you to know, I never stopped loving you. I just didn't know how to show it. I know now that love isn't just a feeling, it's a responsibility. And I carry that now. Whether or not we ever speak again, I carry you in me. Divine Feminine, the Star Reversed. Some nights, I still wonder. Something's wrong with me. I couldn't see the forest or the trees. I used to think it was me, that I was too much, too intense, too deep. But now I know. I just needed someone who could meet me there. I haven't given up on love. But I won't beg for it anymore. If love is meant for me, it'll find me whole. What's to come? Divine Masculine, the Star. I'm not giving up. I see the moon. I see the sunrise, but there's nothing in between. You're still my guiding light, even from a distance. Maybe we'll meet again, when we've both healed. When we're ready. Until then, I'm working on becoming the version of myself who could actually deserve a love like yours. Divine Feminine, the World. I've stepped into my power. I'm in love under new management. That closed sign I once had on my heart, I tore it down. I've created a new world for myself, one filled with joy, peace, truth. Whether or not we ever reunite, I'm free. Loved. I'm whole. And that's what I was always searching for. The heart of it all. Divine Masculine, Judgment. This is my awakening. This is my reckoning, my rebirth. No more masks. No more silence. I see now what this connection was always trying to show me, myself. And I thank you for being the one who led me to that truth, even if it came through pain. Divine Feminine, Ace of Swords. I only ever wanted the truth. If I didn't love you, I'd let you know. I didn't need perfection. I needed presence. And transparency. And if you ever return, come back with honesty, not just longing. I love you, but I love my peace more. Future outcome, Six of Swords and the Lovers. Divine Masculine. I finally understand. Real love doesn't live in pride, it lives in presence. Now I can see love's taken a toll on me. I had to lose you to realize I touched something divine. You weren't just a lover, you were a dream that I mishandled. Since you left, life doesn't mean a thing. But I'm moving now, from grief into growth. Slowly crossing the sea of my own healing, hoping one day, our paths align again, not in pain but in peace. Divine Feminine. I used to cry for the love I thought I lost. I cry myself to sleep at night. Oh, please return your love to me. But I know now, the return I needed was to myself. Still, a part of me wonders, if you had held on tighter, would we have made it through? You've got to hold on to the feeling inside you, let the feeling flow. But I let go, not because I stopped loving you, but because I had to start loving me. Together. There may come a day when they stand face to face, older, wiser, softer, no longer fueled by fear, but by truth. And if they do, it won't be a reunion of the past, it will be the meeting of two souls who've done the work. Divine Masculine. I felt the need in you, I just didn't know how to respond. But now, I feel it in myself too. That longing to be loved for real. Fully. Completely. Not just touched, but held. Divine feminine. I wanted that sweet, sweet love, the kind that doesn't question, doesn't run. Let our hearts come together for all time. But I've found it in new places. In myself. In those who stay. I'm in love under new management. And it's the healthiest I've ever felt. Whether their souls reunite or continue their journeys apart, one thing is certain. The love between them was never a mistake. It was a catalyst. A mirror. A memory etched in the soul. And maybe, just maybe, they'll find each other again. This time, not to complete one another, but to walk together, whole, healed, and held by the stars. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being here, for feeling this, for walking your own sacred path. Whether you resonate with the masculine, feminine, or both, this message was meant for your soul. If this reading touched you, please leave a comment and share your experience. You never know who it might help. Hit the bell icon to stay connected to future twin flame readings. Subscribe for more soul-deep messages and music-woven truths. There is always a message in the music. Let your soul hear it. Let your heart remember. Love, in all its forms, always finds its way home.